Hey guys, what's up? It's JRCuber. In this video, we have an unboxing from the Cubeologist. In here should be the new Gaz Rubik's collaboration Speedcube that was sold at the World Championships. Before we open it up, I just want to give a massive shout out to the Cubeologist for buying me one of these and selling it to me, and since I wasn't able to actually make it to Worlds this year. So yeah, the link to his channel will be down in the description. I don't know what you guys are doing if you're not subscribed to him, because his videos are top notch, and I'll highly recommend that you go subscribe. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this package. I'm really excited to get into it. This is a package that I've had for a while, but I wasn't able to unbox since I couldn't really talk very well after getting my wisdom teeth out, so I just had to wait until I could talk to unbox it. So it's been sitting there taunting me, and I can't wait to actually see what it's like. So here we've got a very nice letter from Damien, but anyway, here we go. So this is the packaging. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard the news, Rubik's is partnering with Gaz to produce Speedcubes, and hopefully these will start being sold in stores. So as you can see, it has the Gaz core and it has the GES nuts inside of it. So this is basically a Gaz Air. I don't think it's exactly the same thing as the Air. I'm pretty sure it's like heavier and has a few mechanism changes, but ultimately it's going to be very similar to that. And the fact that a potentially store-bought cube has the mechanism of one of the best speed cubes on the market is really interesting. And it's also really cool that I can actually call a Rubik's Cube a good puzzle. Like, I can say that a Rubik's Cube is an actual speed cube that you could use at a competition. So here we go. Very nice packaging. I've heard that the official packaging is going to be a little bit different, but that's the way it was packaged at Worlds. So here we go. First of all, I really like the feel of these tiles. So this puzzle is tiled very similarly to the previous Rubik's Speed Cube, and it gives the outside a kind of bubbly feeling that I really like. The tiles are very smooth. They're not shiny, but they're not really matte either. So yeah, I really like the color scheme too. And it has that 2017 World Championships Paris logo, and that's really why I wanted this cube, because I really liked that logo and I wanted to have a puzzle with that logo on it. Anyway, let's go ahead and do some first turns. Yeah, so this is definitely the best Rubik's brand cube. That kind of goes without saying, but it doesn't feel quite as nice as the Air. It feels a little bit more blocky. Maybe that's just the tiles kind of messing with my head a little bit. Could just be like a placebo effect or something like that. But it is really nice. It turns very smoothly, and it definitely feels like a Gaz puzzle. So if we open up the mechanism, you can see that it is really similar to an Air. There's not a whole lot that's different. It does have all these ridges on it. I'm pretty sure the Air doesn't have that, but older Gaz puzzles did. So it's a little bit of an older design. It does come pre-lubed. I don't know what kind of lube it is, but yeah. And then if you pop off the cap, here, I'll put it back together. That cap is pretty securely on there. Maybe we can get another side off. I feel like I'm gonna rip my nail. Yeah, so I do know that there's just a GES nut under there. I wanted to show you guys, but that cap doesn't feel like it's coming off. I'm sure I can pry it off with a screwdriver. But yeah, so we'll just go ahead and give this cube a scramble. If this cube is sold in stores exactly the same way that it's coming right now, that is going to be just an amazing thing. The fact that it's pre-lubricated, it has tiles, which means it's a little bit more catered to non-cubers, since you can't peel off the stickers or do anything like that. And it's actually a really good speed cube to start out for beginners, which is just really cool. I know I've mentioned in the past that you know, speed cubes for beginners isn't the best thing in the world. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of not really paying attention to the solve. But this one doesn't feel so bad. Like, I feel like this could easily be a good beginner's cube to get people into solving. And I know this algorithm. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is also the puzzle that they used for the Nations Cup, and people were solving it pretty fast, so it can be used as a speed cube relatively easily. I mean, it is basically an error, like I said, so it's going to perform really well. But yeah, I just can't get over that this is actually a Rubik's Cube, you know? This is really amazing. Just for comparison, this is the older Rubik's Speed Cube. This one also has tiles, and these are sold in stores. This one is the adjustable one. The non-adjustable one is sold in stores also, but there are a few places you can get this adjustable like speed cube version. And this one, I mean, it's relatively fast, but you can even hear in the sound and you know, just the overall look of it, it's not really that great for actual speed solving. This one is miles better already. You can just hear it's quieter, it's lighter, the tiles look nicer. You can kind of compare the shades. Here we go. It's also a little bit smaller. So yeah, these tiles, as you can see, are pretty shiny, and these are more of a matte finish. So yeah, Rubik's GAN collaboration speed cube. Really happy to see a puzzle like this getting mass produced by, you know, Rubik's, the biggest cubing company in the world, obviously. Since this does have the GES nuts inside, you will need a tensioning tool. I'm pretty sure in the normal versions there will be a tool in the box, which is good. I just really like the feel of it. For some reason, it just feels really fluid and really nice. Another thing to mention is that it doesn't have squared off corners, which is pretty interesting, and the centers are more squared off than they normally are on GAN's puzzles. It seems like, I guess they had to do that to fit that square tile on there. But yeah, looking at the cuts, it doesn't quite look like a GAN's puzzle. But yeah, corner cutting past 45 with reverse, effortless reverse. Just to compare that to this one, the corner cutting on this one was pretty terrible. On some sides you might be able to get 45, but then reverse was pretty much non-existent. Yeah, this one had a pretty awful mechanism and was just pretty clunky and flimsy and just kind of terrible. This one feels way more premium. I don't know how much these are going to be sold for. I think it'll probably be around $20, maybe less than that, but that's just my estimate. Anyways, if you guys do see one of these in a store near you, definitely pick it up. Or if you just want to have a really nice Rubik's Cube in your collection, then definitely be sure to pick this one up. But yeah, anyways, that's all I've got to say for the Rubik's GAN's collaboration Speed Cube. But yeah, once again, another big shout out to Damien or the Cubeologist for sending this to me. Anyways, that's about it for this unboxing. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a like. Links to all of my social media pages, my Patreon, and my merch store are all linked down in the description below as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.